right, this is the New Money Fight Club, and we are here with Lito Sepulveda. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. You are definitely one of our favorite amateur fighters in the Bay. I'll tell you that right now.
I appreciate that.
We saw you fight at the last War in the Bay. I think that was like August, September, right? Maybe October? September, October. We seen him fight a boxing match, and we watched this guy go in. He weighed in about 150 pounds. He fought a 185-pounder, and he smoked him. With some Bruce Lee slick shit too. I think that this head movement that was nonstop the entire time, it actually looked like a peekaboo style to me, right?
Right.
Is that what you train? You're a bit of a peekaboo fighter?
I like to stay styleless.
See, that's that Bruce Lee thing, right? Yeah, and we saw it right away because, we're all martial artists and we recognize this guy's like water in there. He was flowing. He walked in with a big grin on his face, and I think you were a last-minute opponent too, right? It was a switch,
no.
Or your opponent was changed up on you or something.
No, the fight was planned.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you knew you were going in with this guy, but yeah, he was a beast too. The dude was like a tank, right?
He was.
Yeah. And you just stayed in there the entire time, and you got better as the fight went on. If you ever get a chance to watch that one back from War in the Bay 3, what was your opponent's name at that?
Pablo Flores.
Pablo Flores, yeah.
Tarzan.
He's a great fighter too. It was a great scrap, but actually that's one worth watching because, his style is interesting. Very flowing and, I would say formless. Mm-hmm. So, but you're 20 years old, right?
20.
How long have you been in martial arts for?
Well, I started boxing when I was about 8.
Oh, okay. So you've been training consistently then?
Consistently? No, I switched up sports. I did a little bit of basketball, a little bit of football, and then I came back to boxing.
When did you seriously return to boxing?
Seriously returned to boxing about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you train here at Legends?
I don't. No, I actually train at Lifestyle.
Lifestyle is who's your main coach?
My main coach is Chris Murphy.
Chris Murphy. Mm-hmm. And he's primarily a boxing coach or just a striking coach in general?
He's a fighting coach in general.
A fight coach.
Yep. Anything that has to do with fighting, he does it.
See, a lot of times you'll see people develop this formlessness later in a martial arts career. You learn a style really devotedly, and then you take the elements that are yours and maybe you pick up something from other arts and you build your own style and throw the style away after you've already achieved a lot of success in one discipline. You're kind of going at it the other way. You're reverse engineering this like formless style, right? You're right out the gate. You're trying to be formless. Am I accurate in this assessment?
Well, I mean, the way I would put it is I just like to stay unpredictable. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I've seen you fight, man. I know it's true.
Like I might hit you with one thing, and then I might switch it up completely to a whole different style, and then I might switch back to a whole other style that you had no idea I had.
And I will say it's very crowd-pleasing, too. It's very entertaining to watch because, you're keeping them guessing, you're moving the entire time, and you're having fun in there.
Yeah.
Definitely flowing, yeah. So, primarily a striker. You do some kickboxing as well. Beyond boxing, we're going to see you fight February 4th. Do you have, any desire to move into the MMA world?
I've thought about it. I would have to put in a whole lot of work before I do.
Yeah. Do you have any grappling experience?
Grappling? No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
You're going to need it. Yeah.
I'm going to need it.
Get your wrestling on. But you're 20 years old, man. Already, you're a very entertaining fighter, a really interesting striker, and you're winning, too. Start throwing in some wrestling into your game, now, because that's definitely probably the most important element for MMA. I don't know if you'd agree.
I would.
But get your wrestling on. And what's your weight class that you would prefer to fight in?
I would probably try to stay at like 150, 155.
Yeah.
Around that size. I like that size.
Yeah. I think you would only need about a year with the way you train, and it seems like you have a really high fight IQ just naturally. Because it's like a natural fighter, you can tell when you see the man fight. So I imagine with a good coach and some dedication, it wouldn't take you too long before you're real competitive as an MMA fighter.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to see it, man.
You want to see it?
Yeah, come on, give the people what they want.
You just might.
I want it.
Yeah, our crew. Yeah, like I said, for New Money Fight Club, this is one of our favorite amateur fighters here in the Bay Area. Very unique, interesting style. And obviously, he knows how to sell the fights too. He's a crowd-pleasing fighter. we're gonna see him shine. Who's your opponent for War in the Bay for your boxing match?
It's gonna be Jesus Rios.
Now Jesus, he won the main event at the last War in the Bay, right? And the guy's like 6'2",
About 6'2", 6'3".
6'2", 6'3". What's your height?
5'10".
All right, so he's got a few inches on you, and he's a big dude too.
Big dude.
If I recall, Jesus's dad is in his corner.
Yes, it?
Yeah, so his dad's been cornering me. I think he's like 6-0 now in a row.
Is
He's
he?
got quite a
Oh,
few
nice.
wins, so he's like unfazed. I don't care, man.
This is gonna be more interesting.
All right, man. Lito Sepulveda, in my opinion, naturally embodies the martial arts spirit. Fantastic fighter. We're really looking forward to seeing you fight, man. War in the Bay 4, February 4th, here at Legends Boxing Gym. You are not going to want to miss this one.